Welcome everybody, I'm Lyman, this is Stephanie, and you found I Can Fix That. If you've been following along, last week we got everything primed and painted and ready to go in here, our paint on the door, showed you how to clean up the HVAC, did a window screen, but the big goal was to prepare for us to do a sheeting overlay on this floor so that we can get our LVP put in. We're going to go ahead and lay down some sheeting on the floor, and I'm going to go over a little bit of details for those of you who are wondering how, because you've never done it before. Ouch. Rotate it around.
Well, I don't know what part of the wall.
It's going that way. Okay. Out. Right there. Just set it down. Oh yay, our walls are square. That's actually good.
Well, that part of the room.
What?
I said, well, this part of the room.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but square is good. That's going to be replaced, so that won't matter right now. Okay. So, you need to overlay your floor for some kind of reason. Let's say the particle board got soft. That happens, especially in mobile homes. You can see it happen, water damage areas. One of the quickest things to do is overlay your floor. So if you're going to overlay your floor, you need to go with something that's 5/8 inch or thicker if you're going to overlay it on something like a soft floor with a hole in it. I'm not afraid to put a big old hole right here, right now, and put brand new wood over it and just leave the hole. Because this OSB is structurally sound, especially compared to particle board. But let's say you wanted to redo the vinyl or linoleum in your bathroom. And one of the things you're supposed to do when you do that is remove the old linoleum. You don't have to do that. One of the things many contractors will do, I've done it dozens of times, go pick up some 3/8 inch thick particle board. You could even get away with 1/4 inch if you're lucky enough to find some, but usually 3/8 inch is the best because it's easy to get off the shelves and it's actually cheaper than the 1/4 inch. You will just overlay the linoleum that you have so that you have a brand new flat smooth surface on your particle board for your brand new linoleum, and nothing will come through from the previous linoleum. So if you ever have to do an overlay, here's the basics. Make sure that you end on one of your floor joists, because this end is going to get screwed down, the end of the side is going to get screwed down, it's going to go right into that floor joist. And then we know that ours are 16 inches apart, so we're going to run these every 16 inches. If you happen to be in a situation where you don't have a floor joist on an end, you got these spots out in the middle, they're not on a joist, as long as the flooring below is structurally sound, you can get 1.5 inch screws, run it through this and run it through the next floor. Just run it on a lower setting so that you don't blow through and strip that thing. Just slow and careful, and it'll actually attach this to this. Another thing, put some adhesive under here and then screw this whole thing down. You're going to be basically taking 2 pieces of wood, gluing them together. You're going to have some super solid wood. Your floor is going to be stronger than just about anything you could dream of. The reason we're overlaying this is not because we need it perfectly smooth. It's because we needed the kitchen that way due to some soft spots and some issues. And that is what I did in the kitchen. So since we increased the height of the kitchen floor this much, and we want the flooring to be the same the whole way, we're basically having to overlay the entire living room as well. It's not required in here. In fact, if we were doing carpet, I would have put the padding down and the carpet, and then our kitchen floor and the living room floor would have been within a quarter inch of each other. It would have been perfect. So we're overlaying it in here just so we have the same level the whole way. Plus, it is making our floor that much stronger. All right, we got work to do.
So we got a lot of work done last night. We got most of the OSB laid down, and then Lyman finished the rest this morning. Now we're ready for floor.
Yep, it went pretty smoothly. The only reason we decided to finish it this morning was it was getting late. We needed to eat. So we're ready to do the LVP flooring now. This stuff, as I've told you guys before, goes in super, super easy. The hardest part is literally working on the floor the whole time. And if you have corners or edges, it's a little trickier than just the straight cuts. Otherwise, this stuff goes in super easy, super fast, with some extremely basic tools. Some of the most important stuff, go pick yourself up a laminated flooring installation kit. We will have one in our link in the description below that you can get off of our Amazon store site. A utility knife, a straight edge, and for some of the tricky stuff, I prefer to use my oscillating multi-tool around the odd 45s and corners. Otherwise, it's cut, score, snap, install, click, cut, score, snap, install, click, go, 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 go. Just over and over and over. It's actually very simple, very quick. After you do 1 to 2 rows, you'll have this kind of flooring down pretty easily, and you'll be like, okay, and then ding, 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 one after the next. It is, I have installed carpet, vinyl, linoleum, laminated hardwood, actual hardwood, allure. I've done just about every style of flooring. I've done tile flooring. I find vinyl plank flooring that snaps together to be the easiest and the fastest. Seriously basic tools and seriously simple basic skill set, and you should be able to install it. As I said, the hardest part, because by the time I'm done doing this kind of stuff, I am sore from crawling around on my knees. Yes, it would be smart if I wore knee pads, but that's probably the hardest part. It's getting down on your knees, working. It's pretty quick. Let's get this done. what do you guys think? Doesn't that look 10 times better than it did before? I like how it is throughout the whole place. We almost went with carpet, but decided to go this route. We're going to get a rug, a throw rug for the living room area. So that'll be eventually, that'll happen soon. But I think it's 10 times better. Just a lot better, a lot better. It's really good flooring, goes in quick, simple. Like I said, the worst part is just getting up and down off the ground. I think it took me, what, 3.5 hours? Three and a half hours with us moving furniture.
Yeah.
And we did that alone.
In and out, in and out.
Yep, in and out. And we did that alone. So not too bad, not too bad.
How much fun did you have?
I had a lot of fun. It wasn't bad. We had some good giggles and laughs. This now puts us in a place where we can start working on this wall and get the accent wall done. So that's coming up soon. We also have to cut the end panels and get those out of our way on this. We got the end caps to do on the countertops. It'll be time to start sealing the current wood we have over there. And it's time to get everything prepared to get this wood stove area done back here and get it tiled up too. And that'll finish the looks up here, except for the ceiling job that we've got to do. I've been slowly but surely putting the ceiling off. One of it's the cost. It's very expensive for what I want to do. Would you put this in your place? I think it's excellent. I know for a fact, just this section of the living room that I did, a contractor's going to charge you over $2,000 for this. I've been quoted up to $3,000 in apartments for rooms this size, just to do this exact type of flooring with an overlay on top of a subfloor overlay and a brand new LVP flooring overlay. So yeah, we spent a grand total, $300 for the LVP flooring, $100 for the OSB, $400, and we did it ourselves. I think it's an excellent way to save money.
You did it. High five you.
Yeah. Go team! So soon we're going to be going on a vacation. We'd love to hear some comments whether you want to see some of the sneak peeks when we're doing that. We're actually going to end up skipping a week towards the end of the month on a weekend so that we can go spend time with our whole entire family. It's a big family gathering. We're going to have a nice big camp out at a glorious, beautiful lake in Oregon called Wallowa Lake.
I'm so excited for that.
If you guys think you'd like us to share some of that footage and it doesn't bother you so much, I know it's not part of the transformation, we can squeeze in maybe one or two really simple things for the home, but then do some of our trip with our family. If that's something cool, leave us a comment below. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to tell yourself, I can fix that.
Good job.